dark face to face. Now legends bow where he once stood, a mortal man who shed the hood. He gave the broken something real, a voice, a fire, a right to feel. He screamed for those without a name. Now every spark recalls his flame. The Ozzman forever, the bat out of night, the Shadow King bathed in light. He never knelt, he never ran, he stood alone, the Metal Man. The Ozzman lives in every song, forever metal, forever strong. I never needed to be perfect, just loud, just true, just me. And sing aloud the Ozzman's name. No grave can silence what he gave. He is the storm we'll always crave. The Ozzman forever, no chains, no end. The cursed and crowned, a faithful friend. The Prince of Pain, the soul set free. He lives through every melody. The Ozzman lives in every song. A shadow king born not to prey. His voice a cry from deep within, the scream that tore through every sin. He wore the crown of fallen stars, a soul that bled through battle scars. He never asked the world for grace, he met it with a wild face. Echoes of the Madman never fade away. He sang in fire, danced through the fray. From Sabbath nights to blazing shows, his legend burns, it only grows. The echoes rise forever loud, Ozzy's voice above the crowd. He walked where angels feared to tread, a prince of darkness never led. With bat-winged charm and twisted grin, he made the outcast feel within. No chains could bind the storm he brought, no rules could cage the truth he fought. He stood for those the world forgot, a voice for every have not. taught us not to fear the night, but wear the dark and sing in spite. Through every fall, through every tear, his voice still whispers in our ear. Echoes of the madman, timeless and true. In every stage we play him through. The voice of truth, the sound of scars, still rising past the fading stars. Ozzy's roar, the sacred vow, still alive and screaming now. I never fit, but I never quit. And that's all that ever mattered. Of madness, he planted the scream. Hair bad in the sky, a black-hearted dream. From Birmingham smoke to the world stage of flame, the wizard of noise, we all knew his name. And through the fog we heard the sound of Sabbath bells that shook the ground. The voice of night, the soul of fear, yet every word we held so near. Raise the horns for the one and only, the madman walking never felt so holy. Through every howl we felt alive, Ozzy's voice, it still survives. He danced with demons and laughed with the moon, spoke to the dead and howled like a tune. A shot in the dark, a trail in the flame. He never played safe, but we loved him the same. Through broken glass and bitten wings, he ruled the land of darker things. From crazy train to no more tears, he sang our pain, he faced our fears. Raise the horns to the iron preacher, the freak, the father, the fearless teacher. Through every fall, he rose with pride. Ozzy lives, he never died. horns. He gave us darkness laced in gold, a lullaby for rebels old.
I'm not going away. That voice remains to light the way.
We scream, we cry, we sing along, because the madness made us strong. Raise the horns, let the thunder roll. He's the shadow etched in every soul. The man, the myth, the metal guide. Ozzy lives forever wide-eyed. Ozzy, Ozzy, Prince of Night. Ozzy, Ozzy, back in flight.
You can't kill rock and roll, and you can't silence the mad. The world may turn, but the voice remains.
When silence comes and stars grow cold, we'll hear his laugh and tales retold. The crown of shadows still sits high on Ozzy's head beneath the sky. Raise the horns, let the sky ignite. The Prince of Darkness rides the night. Through every age, through fire and snow, Ozzy reigns, just so you know. Bark at the moon, we're not alone. Long live the king upon his throne. He walked from smoke with bloodshot eyes, a voice like thunder in disguise. Born in chains, but forged in flame, a misfit soul we all would name. He sang of pain we tried to hide, a scream that made us feel alive. In every crack, in every tone, he made the broken feel at home. Iron soul, black and crown, he stood when the world burned down. From Sabbath nights to silver tears, Ozzy's fire still scorches years. We are the echoes of his cry, the ones who never He's flesh and bone, but in the dark he stands alone. And when the lights begin to fade, his songs remain forever played. A mirror cracked, a man revealed, but never tamed and never healed. Yet from that fire we still rise. The world seen through his haunted eyes. Iron soul, storm and flame, he carved a world that knew his name. With every riff, with every cry, he showed us all how not to die. Still we walk beneath his sky, the sons and daughters of the Ozzman's You can fall 1,000 times, but if you're still loud, you're still alive. I'm still here. Sleep may come, but not for long. For in our hearts you wrote the song. And every time the lights go low, your voice returns with every show. Iron soul, undying flame, the storm still answers to your name. From midnight cries to devil's kiss, we lived through hell and called it bliss. You showed the lost how to defy Ozzy lives. He'll never die. Yeah, the Ozzman will never die. Iron soul, undying flame, the storm still answers to your name. From midnight cries to devil's kiss, we lived through hell and called it bliss. You showed the lost how to defy Ozzy lives. He'll never die. Yeah, the Ozzman will never die. walked alone through fire and flame, a rebel soul no man could tame. With every scream, the silence broke, a legacy in every note. Through smoke and sin, through loss said stop, he laughed instead. He sang with ghosts, he raised the dead. No rules could cage the sound he made. The world just watched and he replayed. From Sabbath bells to solo screams, he shaped the edge of broken dreams. He fell, he rose, he bled, he burned, but never once did Ozzy turn. He was born to howl, born to fly, a shadow lord against the sky. He roared for those the world forgot, a voice of thunder, burning heart, the prince of dark, the spark in pain. Ozzy still rides the metal flame. Now time moves on, the legends fade, but echoes in his songs remain. And every kid who screams alone still hears his voice and finds a home. The world may change, the stars may die, but madmen like him never lie. He gave us truth with every breath. He is the storm that cheats the death. He was born to howl, born to reign, a voice through chaos, loss and pain. He kissed the dark, he faced the night, and turned it into sacred light. The metal god, the voice unbound, Ozzy forever loved. They called me crazy, but I just told the truth. I howled because I had to, and you all howled back. He gave us more than just the sound. He gave us ground where none was found. And in the silence after screams, he lingers still in shattered dreams. He was born to howl, born to be free. The storm, the soul, the symphony. He carved his name in flame and ash, a lifetime lived in every flash. The crown still shines, the throne still stands. Ozzy forever in our From smoke and steel, he took the stage, a prophet howling in a cage. The world said no, he laughed and screamed, and turned their nightmares into dreams. He wore the scars like holy chains, a broken king with iron veins. Through every fall, he lit the flame. He rose again, he played the game. Hail the prince of the strain, he walked through fire. He didn't change through every storm, through every stage. He sang the pain, he screamed the called me crazy, but I just never lied to the music. I gave it all, and it gave me you. But brings the light, a sonic priest in endless night. And when the stars forget their names, he'll sing again, he'll never change. Hail the prince of the strange, a soul too wild to ever cage, the wolf who sang, the god unchained, the heart that roared through acid rain. He showed the world how to be strange. Long live the prince of the strange. A whisper crawled through Bingham's rain, a soul too wild for a world so plain. He sang like demons bled his name, and wore his madness without shame. The world through chains he turned to flame. He fed the dark and played the game. With every scream, a world reborn, a cursed king forever sworn. Raise your fist to the man in black. He took the fall and never looked back. Through fire and fear, through blood and sound, Ozzy walks on sacred ground. He rode the train that never stops, where angels choke and devils rock. He made the lost feel less alone, with broken voice and thunder tone. They said he'd fall, they said he'd fade, but legends rise from what they've made. He kissed the void and screamed it loud. The Madman King forever proud. Raise your horns to the howling God. He gave the weak a path to trod. Through every scar, through every sin, Ozzy's roar still cuts the wind. Now silence grows, but he still speaks in vinyl ghosts and leather shrieks. The shadow moves in every show. A voice will never let go. The bat may fall, the night may die, but echoes live beyond the sky. He showed us how to fall and rise, with madness burning in his eyes. Raise your voice for the cursed and crowned. He turned the pain into sacred sound. Through all the dark, he made us see that broken hearts still hold the key. I never said I was perfect. I just never stopped. And in the noise, I found peace. Still he walks the stage in flame, not a myth, but more than name. Through shattered dreams and sacred dust, we trust the men who dare to trust. Raise your eyes to the curse divine. Ozzy stands at the end of time. No grave, no silence, no goodbye. The voice remains, it will not die. Crown of curses, forged in sound, forever metal, forever crowned. Raise your eyes to the curse divine. Ozzy stands at the end of time. No grave, no silence, no goodbye. The voice remains, it will not die. Crown of curses, forged in sound, forever metal, forever crowned. In shadows deep, your voice would rise, a haunted truth behind your eyes. You wore the dark like royal thread, a crown of chaos on your head. Through fire, through storms, you stood alone. You made the stage a sacred throne. You gave your pain, you gave your soul, and made the broken feel whole. A legend has gone, but the echo remains in the rifts, in the roar, in the blackened flames. You showed the lost how to carry on. Though you've left this world, your voice is strong. The night feels cold. not for long. You dance with devils, you kiss the void. You turned your torment into noise. No rules could bind, no lies could sway. You walk through hell your own damn way. The freak, the voice, the midnight star. You gave us hope from near and far. We found ourselves inside your sound, and now your soul is all around. A legend has gone, but the fire won't die. You left your name in the endless sky. In every scream, in every song, we feel you there, we carry on. Though the curtain falls, your light lives on. A legend has gone, but never gone. The world turns slow without your voice, but silence gives us one last choice. To keep the flame, to sing your truth, to howl your name for all the use. No grave can hold the soul you gave. No stone can silence what you made. You are the storm, the scream, the spark, still shining in the dark. A legend has gone, but the song remains in broken hearts and sacred chains. You lit the dark with every chord, a metal king, a shattered lord. Though death has called, we sing your song. A legend has gone, but still lives on. I was never meant to fit in, but I was meant to be heard. The crowd is still, the amps are low, but in our hearts the fire grows. Your voice will haunt the moonlit stage. The madman's truth will never age. A legend has gone, but he never fades. In the pulse of drums, in the black parade, the soul of metal, fierce and strong. You gave us truth, you made us belong. Ozzy, you're where the world belongs. A legend has gone, but the spirit plays on. Thunder in the London rain, a young man screaming through the pain. He found the final priest could bless, a hymn of doom, a voice of mess. Out of the void he carved a path, a lullaby of gods and wrath. He never ran, he never kneeled. The might, the madness, his sacred shield. Echoes of the earth, they never fade, ringing through the chaos he made. From Sabbath riffs to solo cries, he turned the dark into the sky. Bit the beast, laughed at fear. Every fall drew fans near. Crazy train rolled off the rails, but legends ride when mortals fail. He sang like ghosts were in his throat, each note a curse, each scream a vote. And in his howl we heard our name, the freak, the king, the voice of flame. stage and lights, but not the man who faced the night. He sang our rage, he screamed our truth, a devil's howl with a child's youth. Behind the bat wings, blood and lore, a fragile heart, a lion's roar. He gave us all, he never lied, a dreamer born to never die. Echoes of the Oz in every stage, the alchemist of pain and rage. Through every tear, through every chord, he wrote the hymn we can't ignore. I've been blessed with a gift. I just keep going. I'm not God. I'm just Ozzy. But that's enough. Oh, seed why. Still flying high. Lights go low, but still we hear the madman's whisper in our ear. The voice remains, the crown still fits in every song his spirit sits. Echoes of the Oz, eternal flame, the rocker's soul, the demon's name. He broke the chains and paved the way. The bat still flies at break of day. Ozzy forever, wild and wise. The metal heart that never dies. In any ash of steel and smoke, he rose like fire, a holy joke. The world called him man, a broken flame. But through the dark, we knew his name. He didn't crawl, he didn't plead. He screamed his truth and made us bleed. The bat-winged god with haunted eyes, he sang the storm and cleared the skies. He's the voice that won't die, the howl in the air, a shadow of thunder still burning there. From paranoid nights of dreams on fire, he lit the path, he climbed the wire. He danced with death on every stage, a wild soul in a golden cage. Through every fall, through every fear, his can't kill what's already free. I never wanted to be a god. Just me.
Fire with a haunted grin, a broken halo stained with sin. The crowd would roar, the night would shake. He gave the world more than it could take. They called him mad, they called him lost, but he wore that crown, no matter the cost. The voice of pain, the spark, the flame, the man, the myth, the metal name. Ozzy, we hear you in the storm. I'm just a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And still we dream, and still we sing. Because of you, the Batwing King! Ozzy, you gave us more than sound. You can't kill rock and roll. I love you all.
The man behind the madness lives on. Too dim, we'll still be singing every hymn. The metal flows through every chord, a tribute to the Madman Lord. Ozzy, you're written in the stars. The man who turned his wounds to art. Your shadow walks with I walk the line through shattered years. 1,000 voices in my ears. The crowd would cheer, the silence moan. But deep inside I felt alone. Through every fall I heard your name, a light that burned through all my shame. I chased the night, but now I see the only place I need to be. Mama, I'm coming home. Through smoke and fire, through streets of Rome, I found my way through sin and stone. But now I'm done, I'm not alone. Mama, I'm coming home. I sang with ghosts and drank with pain, but never once forgot your name. You held my photo by the bed, while I live louder than the dead. The road was long, the nights were cruel, but you believed I'd find my truth. Now every scar becomes a sign that I was yours and you were mine. Mama, I'm coming home. No more to drift, no more to roam. The stage is dark, the night is cold, but your love still turns lead to gold. Mama, I'm coming home. They called me mad, they called me king, but you just saw a boy who'd sing. Now time has aged the fire in me, but not the soul you set free. I lost my way in shadows kiss, but found the light in thoughts of this. A quiet room, a soft hello, a voice that I have always known. Mama, I'm coming home. Through battle cries and gods I've known, the Prince of Darkness found the dawn, because your love was never gone. Mama, I'm coming home. You held my hand when I was lost. You bore my name, you paid the cost. And now the devil's song is done. I'm headed back where I begun. Mama, I'm coming home. No more goodbyes, no need to roam. Your voice still guides me through the flame. The world may change, but love remains. Mama, I'm finally home. Mama, I'm coming home. No more goodbyes, no need to roam. Your voice still guides me through the flame. The world may change, but love remains. Mama, I'm finally home. Arrest the soul from Birmingham's. Your rosewood ribs and our desire. You sang for all who felt alone. A metal king without a throne. We heard your cry in every chord. A broken voice, a blazing sword. You lit the path, you bore the flame, and carved your legend in the name. You're forever in our hearts, where the wild ones dwell. From the echoes of hell to the midnight spell, you showed us light in the deepest scars, a voice of pain beneath the stars. No matter where the silence starts, Ozzy, you're forever in our hearts. Through every scream, through every fall, you gave your truth, you gave it all. With every howl you broke the chain, a soul that danced through storm and flame. No mask could hide the man inside. You faced the world, you never lied. You bled your songs with fearless grace. The Prince of Dark with heaven's face. You're forever in our hearts, where the misfits go, with the sound of thunder and a midnight glow. You walked through fire and sang your part, a guiding star, a beating heart, through the madness and the Ozzy. You're forever in our hearts. The crowd still roars when your name is said. You live in every riff and thread. And though the curtain starts to fall, your voice still shakes the concert hall. You gave us more than sound or stage. You were the howl, the myth, the rage. And every time the lights grow dark, we hear you scream within the spark. You're forever in our hearts, in the howl and flame, in every child who knows your name. From haunted halls to shattered bars, you lit the path, you healed the scars. The spirit only truth imparts, Ozzy. You're forever in our hearts. I never followed rules, I followed the sound, and the sound saved me. So let the blackbird fly tonight, with wings of sound and eyes of light. We'll sing your name until we part. Ozzy, forever in our hearts. You're forever in our hearts, where legends stay, where the broken rise and the lost can play. No end, no grave, no final chart, just rips and fire, your living art. From the start you stood apart, Ozzy. You're forever in our hearts. You're forever in our hearts, where legends stay, where the broken rise and the lost can play. No end, no grave, no final chart, just rips and fire.